guys, my name is Azza and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a hot minute since I have joined any readathon, and this time I am committed to this readathon. I am joining in the month of June, and the readathon is the Olympic Games readathon hosted by Ishi from Ishi Time, Ali, Nicole, and Sasha. All the links are down below, and yeah, it's just gonna be a simple TBR announcement. And I must say, I am Team Hades. I don't know why I did it that way. I'm not even sure why I chose Team Hades. I think I chose Team Hades because in my mind, I was thinking of Hades from, Hercules, Disney Hercules. He's like my ultimate favorite Hades because he's funny. So, yeah, that's why I chose Hades. I wanted to choose Aphrodite because, I like historical romance and, romance, Aphrodite. But then I was like, not so. So all the links and everything, like I said just now, is going to be down below. Information, booklets, all that jazz, it's going to be down below. I don't know why I keep repeating myself, but let's just get started. So first I wanted to show you what I did. Okay, I tried to do my calligraphy, but it came out kind of ugly. This is like my third attempt. The first two were kind of ugly, but I don't know, now that I think about it, this one doesn't look that cute either. So, okay, the first one is, these are like, I think there's 5 mandatory challenges, and the first one is The Ghost King, which is read a book featuring the undead, and this one I'm going to be rereading Dracula, because I watched like the BBC Dracula, and I wanted to, compare to see how good it was now, as opposed to when I read it, when did I, 5 years ago? So I just wanted to see if the Dracula now that I read it is still as pussy as ever from the last time I read it. I thought Dracula was such a dimwit. The last time I read it, I'm like, there's so many other girls you wanna drink blood from. You keep going back to Lucy. I mean, like, I know that you've been like the undead for a few centuries, but come on, man. Like, there's so many other girls you could go for Mina, you could go for Lucy, do some rotation, for the milkmaid across the road or something. But no, it just keeps going on back to Lucy for some reason. So anyways, the second book is bring a book back from the dead and read something you have read before. And this one I will be rereading Heroes of Olympus, The Lost Hero. And again, it's kind of the same reason why I'm reading Dracula. I just want to see if my feelings changed, because the first time I read The Heroes of Olympus, after I finished the whole series, I kind of hated it. Okay, not really hated it, but really, really disliked it. So I want to see, maybe now that I'm older, I have some more perspective, a few more years under the belt, maybe I have changed my mind and I would like it. So I'm interested to see what are my thoughts on that series again now that I'm older. But now that I think about it, the first 2 books have always been my favorite in the series, so I'm not sure how that will help. Anyways, the next one is The Underworld is a Dark and Dreary Place, and it is read a book with a dark cover. So for this one, I decided to read Descendant of the Crane. I'm not sure who is the author. You know what? Let me Google. Descendant of the Crane. I should have done this before I did my video. Oh, Descendant of the Crane by Joan He? Is that how you say her name? And that should be it. And the fourth one is Death Comes Randomly and Without Warning, and choose a book from your TBR at random. And I chose, well, technically the Google randomizer chose it for me. It is 18 Tiny Deaths. I swear to God, I should have planned this video, but I didn't. So you're going to see my ineptability. Is that a word? I can't even type right. 18 Deaths, it is written, 18 Tiny Deaths, The Untold Story of Francis Glessner Lee and the Invention of Modern Forensics by Bruce Goldfarb. Yes. The last mandatory challenge is Caduceus. The reason why it's Caduceus, read a book with a snake on the cover, is because this one links to the mandatory challenge for the Hermes team. And, Hermes can go to and fro to the underworld. So, yeah, I chose read a book with a snake on the cover. And this one, I chose to read The Last Magician, who is the author. I think like I remember why I didn't, you know, write down in calligraphy the author's name, because do you know how tiring it is to do calligraphy? It's like you have to do every stroke one by one, especially if you're a noob like me. Oh yeah, The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. Yes, so those are the mandatory challenges, and like all the other teams, you also have advanced challenges, and these are optional. So for Team Hades, it is Sword and Shield and monster fighting. So for Sword and Shield, it is a book featuring a character whom you would not get along with, and this one I chose Serpent and Dove because I don't know, I read the I watched the review by Read with Cindy and another booktuber that I really, really enjoy, but for some reason I cannot remember her channel. But yeah, they both gave it a really, really bad review, and then they didn't like it, and then I thought, maybe I should read it too. Just to see, maybe I'm trying to entice myself for another rant review, you know, just for the fuck of it. But yeah, and also, yeah, anyways, so the next one is monster fighting, and it is a book featuring magical creatures, and this one I chose the second book, or like the sequel to Sea Witch, and it is Sea Witch Rising. I don't know the author, let me see. I'm not good at this book. Oh, Sarah Henning. Sea Witch Rising by Sarah Henning. I haven't done my review of Sea Witch. Maybe once this video is up, I already did, but as of recording this video on 13th of May at 4:34 p.m., I haven't done it yet. So, yeah. And that is all for my video. Thanks, guys. Also, remember, links all down below, and just join the readathon. Please join Team Hades so we can win and destroy all the other teams. Bye!